Hi everyone. I'm Dr. Stacy Shillington and welcome to Naturopathic Beauty Facebook Live. If you're new to Naturopathic Beauty, if you don't know who I am, I'm Stacy. I have two little boys, ages 6 to 8. I'm married. I live in Toronto, Ontario in Canada. And I've been practicing as a naturopathic doctor for over 10 years. And the focus of my practice is acne. It's always been acne because I became a naturopathic doctor because my acne was so bad. I was suffering so much, and I realized that nobody was really treating acne. Nobody was solving the problem. There were a lot of Band-Aid solutions out there that solved the problem for a little while, but nobody was getting to the root cause. So that is my mission. That's what I've been doing for the past 10 years. And so I want to talk about something today that is so important. And if you have acne, you will know this and understand and recognize this, but you probably also feel very alone with these feelings. And the thing is that acne is truly emotionally and mentally devastating. And I want to share my story with you because I went through a really intense personality change when I experienced acne. And I think I first got acne probably when I was like 14 or 15. It started to show up a little bit. And my mother would get a benzoyl peroxide antibiotic cream from the doctor. I would put that on, and it would kind of, keep things, under control a little bit. I'd put on a lot of makeup and I'd get away with it. So I was okay with that until I went to university. And when I went to university in Montreal, my acne flared in a big way. And I mean, this is because I was out partying with friends, late nights, studying hard, eating really bad foods, and my skin just blew up. It was the worst. So immediately I went on the birth control pill and I started using a topical retinoid and also an alpha hydroxy acid. I was using everything, and this was my late teens, early 20s, and it worked. My acne was under control for most of my 20s. And my 20s were really amazing, really productive years for me. I wasn't a doctor back then. I produced fashion shows and I worked in an ad agency, and I had tons of fun and tons of friends, and it was a really hip, cool time. So everything was great. And then my husband at the time and myself, we decided to just ditch everything in Toronto, put on some backpacks, and just go see the world for a year. So that is what we did. And around that time I was starting to really embrace a lot of natural philosophies. I was studying yoga like crazy and training to be a yoga teacher as well. And so on this trip, I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop the birth control pill because I just want to get in touch with my own cycle, and I want to stop using all these medications. And plus I was thinking, I do want to start a family in the future, so I might as well get off the birth control pill now. So that was my thinking. I knew nothing. I knew absolutely nothing about health or wellness. So I was in Bangkok. I was on Koh San Road, which is kind of like the backpacker hangout in Thailand. And I just decided to throw my pill away. I was like, forget this, I'm done. And so I got rid of it. And within a week, my skin actually started breaking out. It did not take me long at all. And within I don't know, a few weeks, my skin was a disaster. And I was in shock. I really had not been dealing with acne for about 10 years. And so at this point, I was just numbed by it. And it changed who I was dramatically. And the acne also changed who I was really quickly. I remember being in India. I was traveling for about a year. And I stopped taking the pill probably a few weeks into the trip. And I remember going to all these amazing places in the world. And what I normally would have done, I would have gone out, I would have been meeting all the other travelers in these cool cafes, but my skin was so bad that I would prefer to stay like in a $7 a night hovel in Calcutta and stay there by myself rather than go out and meet people because my skin was so bad. So acne changes you. It changes who you are. It changes how you feel about yourself. When I got back to Toronto, I couldn't go back to my advertising career. I felt too disfigured. I felt embarrassed to see my friends. I really didn't know what to do. I was panicked, really. And that's when I decided that I had to solve the problem. I could not live that way. And so I went back to school to become a naturopathic doctor and learned how to actually solve acne from the inside out. But all that to say is that acne is mentally destructive. Like, it destroys how you perceive yourself. And that creates a vicious cycle. When you feel bad about yourself, your body releases certain hormones. And there's 3 direct pathways that disrupt hormones and cause even more acne. So you feel bad about yourself. You feel ugly. You look in the mirror. You don't like what you see. You don't want to go out and socialize with people. Your cortisol levels are affected. That affects your progesterone levels, and that leads to acne. Many acne sufferers also experience an increase in a neurotransmitter called substance P, and that directly increases sebum production in your skin and acne. And it also increases stress, and feeling bad about yourself also increases prolactin levels, and that will contribute to acne as well. So there's 3 direct pathways that increase your acne. When you look in the mirror, you feel bad about yourself, and it's so hard because I know when you look in the mirror, I know when you don't like what you see, it affects your mind, it affects your emotions. But I want to share with you that our mind is actually our most powerful tool to heal the acne. And this has been proven by science. It's been proven by physics. Quantum mechanics shows us that what we think can actually manifest physically in our lives. And it's so true when you're looking in the mirror and you're hating what you see. And when you're not looking in the mirror and you're on the computer, like constantly, like, you know, upset, you can't heal your acne, you're looking for the solution. When you're feeling bad about your acne, you're actually creating more acne. And it's true mentally, it's true physically. So one of the most amazing tools to heal your acne is to harness your mind and control your thoughts. And that, you know, quantum mechanics and Buddhist philosophy as well for millennia has believed that to be true, and it is true. And so I really want to encourage you today to use your mind to help you feel beautiful even though you have acne, because it is a critical part of the healing process, and it is super, super powerful. And you know, I see patients all the time. They come in to see me and they feel absolutely awful about themselves. And I give them this exercise, and it's not an easy exercise to do because it takes commitment. But the one thing that I love about acne patients so much is that we will do anything to clear our skin. And even if it includes changing our mindset, and this is critical. So I want to share with you what I get my patients to do. And what I get them to do is write 3 things down that they love about themselves. And this should be easy to do because we are amazing people. Maybe you're really generous. Maybe you have a great sense of humor. Maybe you have amazing hair or great legs, or I don't know. Write 3 things down that you love about yourself and put it on a sticky note, put it on your mirror. Every time you look into your mirror, read those 3 things. close your eyes, and say to yourself 3 times, I am beautiful, I am beautiful, I am beautiful. Do that in the morning when you wake up and look in the mirror. Do that in the evening before you go to bed. And the other thing is that whenever you're feeling down about the way that you're looking, close your eyes, remember that list that's taped to your mirror, and say, I am beautiful 3 times. This is critical. You may feel as though you're fake the first few times that you do it, but the more that you do it, the more real it becomes, because there's neural pathways in your brain. And the more that you utilize certain neural pathways, the more natural it is for your brain to think that way. So that is what I want you to do. I want you to create new neural pathways in your brain that tell you that you're beautiful. And whenever you're feeling bad about yourself, when you're feeling ugly, I want you to go back to those neural pathways and reinforce them. And that means reading your list of 3 things that you love about yourself and saying to yourself that you are beautiful. And it works. It works. It's scientifically proven to work. And every time you do that, you are going to be lowering the hormones and the neurotransmitters in your body that are contributing to your acne. So I hope that this has been helpful. I mean, it is a very solid acne solution, and it is scientifically proven. But it's maybe not as easy to do as, when I say drink lemon water. This is deep and this is powerful. And for me, this is the reason why I had to go on the acne journey. And there is a reason why you are going on this acne journey, and why there is so much pain, and why there is so much mental devastation in your life right now. And often it is because you have to give yourself a mind makeover. And when you give yourself the mind makeover, amazing things will happen in your life. It's physics, it's science, it's real, it's so exciting. So that's all I wanted to say today. It's huge. Let me know what you think. And also check out my website, naturopathicbeauty.com. My 7-week Clear Skin program is up and running. I'm so excited about it, guys. I have a great group of women that I'm working with already, and they're already seeing fantastic results. So I want you to have these same results. I want you to get rid of your acne so you can just get on with your life. You can feel beautiful all the time. And also follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, because I give great skincare tips every day. So that's all for now. Have a wonderful week, and talk to you later. Bye.